Welcome back to Wookies on X-Wing. My name is Matt.
I'm John.
And today we've got our round 3, game 1 of the Enbicon event.
Yeah, this is a particular fun one. We were basically at the top tables, the 3rd and 4th place going here. So on the left we have Dave. Dave is flying the squadron that you saw in the first game against me. That's the Omicron Pilot, a patrol leader with Darth Vader and a rebel captive, as well as a bounty hunter. Now, newcomer Scott, he's flying Kath Scarlett, Lone Wolf with Kath Scarlett, Autoblasters, the Slave 1 title, Photon Torpedos, or is that Proton Torpedos? I always get those two mixed up. And, what's the last one?
It's engine upgrade.
Oh, yeah.
And, yeah.
Pretty
a
much
lot of stuff on Kath.
And then a Phantom is also in the works, and the Phantom is basically your typical buzzsaw. It's a Recon Specialist, fire control system, advanced cloaking device, and
Veteran Instincts.
Veteran Instincts. Oh yeah, I can't forget that.
Not on Whisper.
Yeah.
Alright, so we got nice typical asteroid deployment, kind of spread out for everyone. You got big ships, don't like asteroids, and Phantoms who don't like asteroids. So Scott's, it's going to be interesting here. Scott is a pretty high pilot skill fleet, and Dave is definitely not, but Dave's got a heck of a lot of boxes and a lot of guns.
Yeah, it's interesting to see how this is going to go, pretty much because there's just so many. There's not necessarily a lot of ships in the squadron, but there's just a lot of durability, and Darth Vader is there. Darth Vader is going to be problematic to that Phantom.
Especially on that turreted ship.
I like the paint job for Kath Scarlett, though. That's a really cool, interesting, something you don't see every day.
No, it's nice. I like it. Well, it looks like the Phantom's done up too.
It's all purple.
You can kind of see it.
It's all purple and cloaky.
Hopefully it doesn't blend into the board and forget about it.
Yeah. So the asteroid deployment is kind of funny. A bit of pyramidy. I can see why they've set up the asteroids like that. Neither player really wants to deal with asteroids, considering how many big ships are on the table. But still,
it's gonna be interesting.
So here you have Scott deploying right in the corner. It's gonna require quite a bit of effort on Dave's part to rearrange all of his ships so that he can get all of them in the fray.
Yeah, especially because the shuttle is pretty far out on the flank, and we all know that thing is not fast. I mean, the Firespray is reasonably quick. That thing, it shouldn't have too much of a problem getting into the fight, but
at the same time, I mean, the Firespray doesn't even have like one hard maneuvers, right? It's something that a lot of big ship players that are so used to the Falcon, so used to the Outrider, they go to a bounty hunter like, oh, this dial sucks, because they don't have those one hard maneuvers on those big ships.
You're spoiled.
Yeah.
Need to fly shuttles and decimators more.
Dude, Space Cow for the win.
All right, so it looks like Dave's just gonna be advancing up, seeing what Scott's gonna do, get in position to bring his fleet around. Later turns would be my guess. Doesn't want to fly into that scrum of asteroids if he can help it.
At the same time, though, even if you do fly through the asteroids early game, you're not really losing out those actions, and you're kind of getting into a good position to box him in. You kind of want to fight Phantoms in the asteroid field because it really limits where they can decloak. Like, they can't decloak onto an asteroid, so limiting them like that might actually be to your advantage.
Yeah, any way to contain a Phantom it's pretty good in my books.
If I was Dave right now, I would be wanting to try to line up that Decimator to kill that Phantom, because Darth Vader, even if he doesn't land any hits, Darth Vader will rip that Phantom a new one.
Yeah, he'll do it eventually.
And he just has so much hull that I mean, even a Phantom throwing 4 to 5 attack dice won't go through Decimator in a couple rounds.
Yeah, no, he's got enough damage points that he can soak a few rounds if Scott's shooting at him. Just perhaps not too liberal a use of Vader.
Well, that's the beauty with Darth Vader. You don't have to do it.
Yeah, no, that's lovely. There we go, deciding the almighty decision of what is my Phantom doing this time. And it looks like he's being cautious with it.
It's not bad. Getting cloaked right away, not always a solid choice. And here you have the shuttle coming around. I love that thing.
It's not a warship.
No, it's not. It doesn't want to be there. And I can respect that.
Yeah.
It's the comic relief.
Yeah, no, for sure. But you know what? It's got 3 attack dice, so it'll do the job.
Absolutely. So here you got the Firespray bumping, I think. Yeah, I think he's bumping.
Yeah.
But not the worst thing in the world. It's actually kind of getting him into a good position for later on.
He's got a reasonable run into a lane of open space there. Doesn't want to fly directly forward too far, or he will land on an asteroid. But I mean, it's got nice room to bank into there.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's still relatively early in the terms of the game.
It's a nice move by that decimator. Squeak right beside it.
The dump truck can maneuver.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually not a bad place for him at all.
No, it's good. Gives him a nice clean turn around the asteroid next turn.
Kind of makes him a bit predictable what he's going to do, but that's not necessarily a bad thing with that thing. I mean, nobody really wants to get too close to a decimator.
It's also giving me a defense dice against Kath.
Yeah.
It's the closest points right through that asteroid.
Very solid point.
Should he wish to take it. Any defense dice on your decimator is good defense dice. But no, that's some nice flying on the decimator. I like that.
So here we have. Oh no! Really? Okay, here we have the Phantom flying off the board.
Is he really?
I think he is.
We'll find out in a
We'll
moment.
find out in a second, but I think he just accidentally flew off the board.
Wait with bated breath. He's checking the 3. Oh, did he do a 3 bank?
I think he did.
Yep.
Yep.
That's it.
There goes the Phantom. The best way to kill a Phantom is have it fly off the board.
That hurts. Oh no. I
That,
mean, I've ioned enemy ships off the board, but oh, that's rough. Scott's got his work cut out for him now.
Yeah, no shots have been fired yet at all, and already Scott is in a really tough spot. He only has 60 points on the board, and that's just rough.
Alright, so there's the that's a Phantom. Still doing making the best of it though. Gonna take some shots at that decimator.
Get through an asteroid, which means that the decimator has some defense dice. A novel concept.
Oh, that's 3 hits. That's enough. Burn his target lock, but you know what? Let's make the best of a bad situation.
Yeah.
At least he's got 3 defense dice on the decimator shots back, so.
Yeah, absolutely. It's actually kind of one of the funny things is against Kath Scarlett, you don't necessarily want to have that many defense dice because if he gets that critical hit, then he's not really going to be, and he cancels that, then he's getting a stress. So
Nice, it's not a flashy ability, not like, the scum version of Kath, but it's just a solid utility pilot ability.
absolutely.
I like her. It's fun to use. So here we go. Dave's shooting back. Looks like he's shooting the asteroid a lot.
Yeah. With Lone Wolf kicking in.
Nice ability.
Well, Lone Wolf really is good here because he's the only wolf, or she. Kath Scarlett right now is the only wolf.
I'm a little surprised he deployed the Phantom so close to Kath while he's using Lone Wolf. I guess it's banking on the Phantom dying or them not flying close together in the middle to end game.
Well, that's the thing, right? You could play Smoke and Mirrors with the Phantom for a long time and not even get into combat if people want to chase you around. And it can just easily outmaneuver these big ships without even thinking about it.
Yeah,
So
no doubt.
having him deploy so close together, not necessarily the best plan. Him flying off the board was probably the worst plan. But, you know, live and learn, or die and learn, as is in this case.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so here we go. Decimator's gonna say, get out of my way, asteroid. You blocked my shot last time.
Yeah.
That ain't happening again. Except it might. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see where Kath's going. Well, Kath has red paint on it, which, I mean, makes the engine upgrade all the more appropriate. But, yeah, if he gets in a bad spot, he can just boost out of the way. And having a rear firing arc, an auxiliary firing arc at that, is means that you have a lot of options open to you.
Yeah, for sure. A lot harder to arc dodge in.
Oh, yeah.
Not the way I thought, but or at least not a little faster than I would have thought.
Yeah, I was not expecting that direction either. I was expecting him to go right through those asteroids and make use of that rear firing arc. But, you know, he bumps, so he's not getting a lot of actions now. And he can fire at pretty much whoever he wants, with the exception of the shuttle.
Looks like he's gunning for his Firespray counterpart. One potential. Oof. Kath's having a bad day.
Yeah, no kidding. I think that is an interesting move to fire at the bounty hunter. He's already got work started on the decimator, but I guess he figured that he's not going to be firing at the decimator next turn or the turn after, so you might as well start on the Firespray.
Yeah. Shift your focus more time. Imagine he would have rather gone after the shuttle. That's a heck of an easier target, but
yeah.
That'd be fair though. I mean, that's also 3 dice that's not shooting at him this turn, so.
Yeah, Kath is would have been the prime position for a good proton bomb now.
Yeah. Oh.
But
dirty.
but that's not yet to be. So here we got shots back. Kath's not dodging all that much. I think he forgot that he has Lone Wolf, and Lone Wolf works on defending as well.
Blank defense. Oh no, there he is. So he's good. Get it back on there, shield.
Yeah, Lone Wolf is a great ability when you're the only ship.
Yeah, it's. I think it's your booby prize.
Yeah.
No one's in range 1 to 2. No one's left.
All of your friends are dead.
So there we go. We got the decimator. It looks like he's might be shooting through an asteroid again.
Oh, a nice placement of asteroid. Well, nice placement for asteroids for Scott at this point. I was actually kind of surprised that asteroids are playing such a big role in this game, considering how they're deployed.
Just everywhere.
Yeah.
There you go.
They're not really clustered up. They're very, very formulaic, and they still seem to be getting in the way, doing their job.
Vadering, yep, okay. Might as well, I suppose. He shot at Kath, get the Vader damage out there.
Well, the decimator's not going to be probably not firing next turn, so we might as well get those shots on now.
Yeah, depending what Scott does, it's probably not going to be able to turn hard enough. See how fast. It's going to depend on how fast Scott goes.
On top of that, the shuttle's going to be getting in the way as well. Zoom, zoom.
Zoom, zoom, stressed out. Oh, what a ship.
I love it.
What a ship.
So I'm very curious to see what this bounty hunter is doing.
Well, it looks like he has the rebel captive stress from last round.
Yeah.
That's an annoying card.
It really is.
It looks like he's flying through an asteroid.
Was getting good use out of those that rear firing arc.
Yeah, he's still gonna be stressed, but he is possibly taking a point of damage. Yeah, it looks like he did.
Yeah, Kath is not going out without a fight. That's for sure.
But where's this? Okay, yeah, it looks like he's gonna try to come around.
I'm not the only one that has peg problems.
Yeah, those new big ships, they're a little funny like that.
Yeah, the northern batch must have just been loose on the peg holes.
Go home, guys. You're drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kath's just going. Let's go. Turn the gas pedal on.
Motor. Maybe?
Maybe.
Are you going?
I don't know what he's doing.
Press B to boost.
I'm a little curious what he's deciding now.
Maybe he tried to K-turn? Oh, yeah. He tried to K-turn and he forgot that he was stressed from a rebel captive shot.
Yeah. That'll do it.
So now he's messing with his dial.
Yeah, I'd forgotten about that. That rule that doesn't come up very often. And that one time it does, and you get flown into an asteroid. Maybe.
Probably. He doesn't have one hard, so...
Yeah, those definitely tried to do a K-turn. But a 2 will do it.
Will 2 land him on an asteroid? Oh, it does.
Nah.
Dirty on Dave's part.
That's exactly what we do.
Yeah, absolutely. But we're a special kind of scum.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. So that's what you get for when you try to do red maneuvers when stressed. Don't do it.
I mean, the bounty hunter's still shooting at Kath through an asteroid, so he's got the 3 defense dice, but there's no shots coming back. Right now, Scott needs all the rounds of shooting he can get.
Yeah. I mean, Lone Wolf is going to help him, especially where he's at. But now he's got to figure if he's going to break off and disengage, and try to spend time getting back in there, or if he's or what. But trying to figure out what he's going to do. It's very tricky.
He's got a lot of damage to eat through.
I would say that the best course of action for him would be to disengage and try to go after one of the isolated ships and pick it off. Probably the bounty hunter, because the bounty hunter's still got a while to go, and that decimator it has a really good maneuver dial for, a dump truck, but it's still limited in its movements, and the shuttle's just getting in the way. So if he can separate the, play into the whole lone wolf and separate the sheep from the pack, he might be able to pull this one through.
He wants to get away from that decimator from Vader, just the automatic damage.
Yeah, it's rough.
But yeah, 'cause at this point, Dave just has the hull that he can afford to burn through to try to just pick Kath away.
Well, not only that, he also has a high ground.
Yeah, for sure. We got debate going on there. All right, next turn. See if Mr. Shuttle's going to get in the way again. Where's he going?
He's doing a hard 2, which is a red maneuver.
Oh, that shuttle.
Oh, that shuttle indeed. I kind of want to see a 9 num, but for Imperials. Just, hard maneuvers become green or something like that. Just something to...
What about I'm an ace shuttle pilot.
Just
What's
to give...
up?
Yeah, or an Imperial Aces kit with a shuttle card. That'd be great, too. I would like to see an EPT on a shuttle. It'll never happen, but I can dream.
Yeah.
Be
like that.
Barrel roll on a shuttle. Do it.
Be like that dude who decides, I'm in an air show. I'm going to show off a 767. What am I going to do? I'm a barrel roll.
Yeah.
Why? Because it's an air show. And these guys want to buy it.
Yeah, no kidding.
So here we go. Is the decimator going to clear the shuttle?
I don't think so. No, he's not.
That's a negative, Jim. He's having some surprise intimate time.
Yeah.
Or maybe not surprising.
I think he knew that this was coming. The decimator is so big. That model is just so big that it won't fit anywhere near a touching ship.
No.
It's another reason why I like Oiken. It gives you that little added incentive. Don't get near my ship.
I'm going to hurt you if you touch my baby.
Yeah.
But, on the other hand, I'm just going to run her into you anyway, so it's kind of weird like that.
Yeah. I think this was the right move here on Kath's part, or Scott's part, whoever's flying Kath. Just stay at range 3, or try to stay at range 3, and get some cheap shots off and try to disengage.
Yeah.
Kite. you know, kiting is a solid tactic, especially when you're going up against tanks.
A little surprised he didn't, you know. Alright, it was Whisper had the Recon Specialist.
Yeah.
Wishful thinking that. Shooting at the shuttle. Okay, yeah. So he got some solid damage through.
Well, targets of opportunity, right?
Yeah,
I think
for sure.
the problem now is that if the shuttle fires back first, because I don't think the Decimator can shoot, but if the shuttle can shoot. Oh, I think the Decimator's no. I think he's out. If the shuttle shoots, he's gonna get. He might get stressed again. Can Rebel Captive re-stress you?
Yeah, I think it might. Let's find out while he's shooting. But if it does, that poor shuttle.
Yeah. I mean, he's not in a terrible position because he can do some one banks.
Yeah, it totally works. Just the first time a ship attacks you in a round.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So I don't think they did that. I don't think he put the stress on him.
Well, that'd be a bit of an oops.
That would be
Yeah.
a bit of an oops.
That is an oops. That'd be something we'll have to keep in mind. So yeah, heads up folks. Rebel Captive totally stacks if you're already stressed. That bounty hunter sitting there with his thumb up his rear going, I like cake.
I'm just happy to be here, guys.
Decimator thinking, get out of my way, punk.
I'm not cool enough to be hired by scum and villainy.
No, not at all.
Here,
They got all the bounty hunters they need.
here comes the Decimator. A big dump truck.
Big dump truck who's staring straight at an asteroid next turn.
I don't think that's that much of a problem.
No, he loses an action and maybe a hull point.
Yeah, but he's cutting him off at the pass. And
Yeah, he's boxing Scott in. Or trying to, anyway.
Scott can still get out of there if he boosts.
Yeah. But will he boost?
I don't think so because he's getting really close to that board edge.
He is, though.
I don't think he wants to fly both ships off the board.
Bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if see how it works for him.
Ah, cunning, real cunning. Flying off the board, destroying your ships. This is a strategy I've never seen before.
Looks like he's taking an evade. It looks like. Just try to stay alive.
Yeah, it would be a triumph.
It would be.
He would get cake.
There's
Oh, he's using his target lock.
and evasion. Maybe.
Maybe.
Negative.
Nope.
Got some damage there.
That cow can't jump out over the moon, but it can try.
The Decimator. He's still chasing. I don't think he got him in, did he?
I don't know.
Oh, he just clipped it. I was gonna laugh if he didn't. All that effort and didn't make it in.
No, well, he's getting stressed out then. Or if Scott remembers this time, he'll get stressed out. Which means no actions anyway, because he's going through an asteroid.
Yeah. I don't think he took his lone wolf action. Oh, bother.
Come on, Scott, you're better than this. Or you might not be. By the way, Scott wanted to be here so he could defend himself,
But he flew off the board.
but he flew off the board, so he couldn't. He called it a logistics issue.
That's okay. We all have them every now and again. I hear there's pills for that. Oh, that's mean. Oh, Kath's trying to keep it together. She is in a rough spot, though. She has a shuttle behind her, which is not something you hear very often.
Yeah, the shuttle's closing in. Well, it has 3 fins, so it's like 3 times as sharky as a shark. Though I think sharks have 3 fins as well.
At least. Just maybe not 3 going up like that. Well, that's an interesting direction. I did not think the Decimator was going to go that way.
No, me neither. I thought he was just going to go 2 forward to cut him off.
2 or 3.
Is a 3 forward a green?
No, it's not a green, but it looks like he did forget to put his stress there again. So we do have a rebel captive, I assure you, but apparently we're forgetting about it.
Well, we're not.
Pretty sure he ended up on the asteroid though, so
I think he's gonna end up on this asteroid too.
yeah. Yeah, it definitely is. That bounty hunter likes to get up close and personal.
So pro tip, don't forget your crew members.
They're definitely handy, especially when you're paying for them. Rebel captive's reasonably expensive.
3 points.
Yep, I don't want to forget about that.
And a stellar ability.
Oh, it's so annoying. So annoying.
Yep.
So, alright, looks like Kath's gonna try to just open the gap. Oh, looks like he was either out of range with the shuttle or opted not to shoot.
Well, he's not getting shot at by the decimator, so now would be the time to maneuver, yeah. Out of range of that too.
Yeah. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Where's the where's the train of steel going?
The problem with a match like this is, besides the bumping, but in all seriousness, the problem with a match like this is you got to kill something, or else when you go to time, you're just gonna lose. Like Dave has 3 ships, and none of them are overly expensive. The most expensive being the decimator, but that's also the most tanky. So unless he starts putting some serious firepower on the decimator or the Firespray, if he goes to time, he's not winning. But if he takes out the decimator and they go to time, he could actually win this.
Could win or win or tie, one of the two. Whisper was pretty valuable though.
Whisper's about 40 something points, but that Kath is super expensive.
Yeah,
it's like 60 something points. And it's a very durable ship.
There he is.
I'm surprised at how durable Firesprays can be.
Well, they have the evade action and 2 evasion dice, so they're. I mean, hey, nothing to turn your nose up about with that.
Yeah, Dave's here just getting in the way. What I would probably do at this point in time would be like something along the lines of a 2 bank, or something like that. Just move and then boost. Keep your distance, and easily reposition.
Because right now he's getting shot at by. There he is. Yeah. That'll take him out of the bounty hunter's arc.
It'll take him out of everything. He's not getting any shots, but he's in a good place for next turn.
Yeah, no, it's a good. It's a nice start for sure. Yeah, they're out of range 3.
And Kath is really low on shields anyway, so she doesn't want to get shot at that much more.
Oh, she's down to 4 hull left. She's got 2 hits on her already. Does not want to get shot at by that decimator.
This doesn't want to get shot at.
Yeah, no. No, that's completely fair.
Poor shuttle.
I think the shuttle and the decimator have a relationship.
It's a strenuous one.
Looks like it.
It would stress me out.
Yeah, no, Kath's she's definitely in a nice place, at least in relation to that decimator. She can outrun it if she really wants. We'll just see what she does.
Yeah, Firesprays are deceptively difficult to kill, just because of that rear firing arc. Like it's more. I find it more frustrating than turrets, not necessarily because turrets are not frustrating, because they can be, but it just opens up so much possibilities to which direction they're going to fly.
For sure. And it turns off all those abilities that trigger on you being outside of the firing arc, because it's a firing arc.
Yeah, outmaneuver, that kind of thing. Yeah, the rear firing arc doesn't really care for that.
Yeah.
And you can use outmaneuver out your rear.
Yeah, no, it's very nice. Oh, you imagine outmaneuver with Scum, Kath? Oh.
Oh, I can imagine.
So let's see if Kath has an arc. I don't think so.
No. I think now would be a good time to boost as well.
Yeah. That's the unfortunate thing with the maneuvers. You know, we just waxed eloquent about rear firing arcs, but just the way the ships are, it's hard for Scott to not end up flying parallel to his, you know, in parallel directions to his opponent's ships, just by the way that they're trying to turn into each other.
Yeah, they're chasing after each other, so it's more of a cat and mouse game than a dogfight.
Yeah.
But I mean, from my perspective, what I would do is, you know, boost around that asteroid a bit, or I don't think I think boost around that asteroid a bit, and then try to gun right for the decimator, or you know, pick off the Firespray, one or the other, because that decimator is so far out left field. And yeah, the shuttle might get some pot shots on you, but if you take out the Firespray and then work towards the decimator, or even the shuttle, you might be able to salvage this situation.
Yeah, we'll see what comes of it. I mean, then this decimator he's got a few points of damage on him already.
Well, yeah, just
from
Vadering.
Vader throwing his lightsaber through the hull.
Yeah, I mean, a good couple of rounds of shooting into it can take it out. And then once you put enough damage on it, Dave has to figure out whether or not he wants to use Darth Vader or not.
Yeah, no, for sure. Especially if you enforce the choice of, do I use Vader and die, or not use Vader and maybe live?
Yeah, especially since that's a choice that Dave in this tournament has already had to make with our previous game, Dave and I. So it's really nice to see him climb all the way back up the tables to here, because this is where he was in the first round, and this is where he is in the final round of the tournament.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it looks like Kath's just going defensive. Full defensive, trying to stay alive.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, not at all. A couple hits. Potentially a couple points of damage. Looks like Dave rolled well, though. Oh, maybe not. Stand corrected. Maybe he rolled eyes.
Yeah.
He wished he rolled well. Well, that's all right. He's just down to hull now, so.
Well, the beautiful thing here now is I think only one shot is. Oh no, the decimator's getting a shot.
Uh-oh. It's not what you want to see.
No, not really. I mean, it's through an asteroid.
Through an asteroid, but Vader doesn't care about asteroids. Well, it looks like that was Dave was using his Firespray to soak the rebel captive first. There we go, Lone Wolf. Yeah. I still took a point of damage.
Did they remember the stress?
May be hiding behind the Firespray.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I know there's a lot of goof ups in this match, guys, but it's one of those things that when you get to a tournament and you play a bunch of games, by the last round, you start to get frustrated and you start to make mistakes. But pretty much, if those mistakes can accumulate, you'll have a game like that, and that'll be it.
It's unfortunate, you know. I mean, could have been a vastly different story had Whisper not flown off the board, but we'll never know. Maybe in a parallel universe, right?
Yeah. Well, until next time, I'm John.
And I'm Matt.
And you've been watching Wookiees on X-Wing. Feel free to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And join in every Wednesday for more videos.